takes you the same length of time to get through it, whether you're happy or sad. So, I mean, really.
Wow. Yeah.
That's the way I looked at it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, you know, if I'm grumbling about it and feeling sorry for myself, I mean, I'm just wasting my time, right?
Right. And you realize that your support network doesn't need to be pumping up your tires every day. They're doing a lot of work to help you regardless. So you don't want to drag people down around you.
Yeah, and they don't want to hear it, eh? Let's be honest, eh? You know, I mean, they can put up with it, but do they really want to?
Yeah. Well, you erode that their energy.
Mm-hmm.
The people around you have to have their energy, right?
Yeah.
And the more you sap, and like sometimes you need to lean on people.
Absolutely.
And they're more than willing to give you what they got. But you can wear people out by draining their energy to help yourself.
Absolutely. You know what? And to be honest with you, I mean, when people are there that are doing a lot to help you, you want them not to dread coming, right? Yeah. They don't want to say, "Oh God, gotta go see Wayne again." You know, I mean, that's really unfair.
Yeah. And you at the end of your journal that I read, you had quite a few people that you wanted to thank, right? And at the top of the list, of course, is your wife and family.
Yeah.
Right. Tell me how important their support was.
Well, you know what, my wife and my daughter were. Well, I was in the hospital. You know, the first time for my first two surgeries. It made such a big difference. You're in a hospital bed by yourself with the COVID. You don't. Nobody can come and see you. Yeah. One person a day can come for up to 3 hours, and the rest of the day you're on your own. And those days are long. But you know, just to have those visits. My wife, she had a lot on her plate. She worked full time. She had to do everything I did, and we just got a pup. Yeah, no, I saw that. You know, so I mean, that was tough. And my daughter, well, she's a pretty busy schedule as well from work and with her daughter, and but she helped out a lot, and she helped out with the dog as well quite a bit. So that was those two supports are so important, eh? You know, they just make it easier for you to get through it, eh? Yeah. You know, I mean, they're happy to be with you. Yeah. And they're not complaining and about being with you. They don't, not to your face anyways, eh? Yeah, for sure. But no, they were very good. So, yeah.
Now, just for a good excuse to show those other two videos that we have of you going through your rehab, talk about how important it was to have very supportive and committed assistance.
Well, to be honest with you, you know what? I mean, if you look at the progress from
grab your mic and pull it in front of you as you talk there. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, if you saw the first times you try that, up until you get pretty good at it, eh? I mean, but you know what? It's a positive encouragement that you get from your physio department that makes such a huge difference. Like I said, Christiane and Tracy were, for me, they were responsible for me getting my life back. They were so open to let me try stuff that you know, that they'd never had anybody do before, and so that makes a big difference because your balance and your agility is everything, with a prosthetic.
Yeah. Of course, being able to do that at your age,
yep,
requires that you do something like that before this happens too, right? Like,
yeah, for sure.
Because there's a lot of people that can't do that with two good legs.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah. So the importance of keeping yourself in shape for these out of the blue situations in life, right? Just every little aspect of your coordination and exercise and muscle development, right? It's key. I'm not sure why I want to emphasize that so much, but I do realize that the emphasis on fitness is missing, or was proven with COVID that it's so important.
Yeah.
To keep yourself in somewhat of shape.
Yeah, you know what, and it's true, you know, because if I hadn't have been in as good a shape as I was, I know I would have had much more difficult time. Mm-hmm. Because it's, you know, when you have that core already, like the core fitness, you can feed off that, eh? Whereas if you have been somebody that's been pretty, I don't know.
Docile?
Yeah. Your muscles aren't ready to work as hard as, you know, as it takes. Mm-hmm. But mentally too, you've got to, it's not easy.
No.
You've got to, the mental part of it, I think, is probably more like 75% of it, because if you can't accept the fact that this is your leg for life, and you can't accept the fact that you're going to have to work hard to get to where you want to be, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care what shape you're in.
Yeah. Determination is actually a muscle. Right?
Yeah.
You have to work that muscle so you have it when you need to be determined.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it's a good thing to exercise in all aspects of your life, is to have some type of discipline.
Yeah.
But also that determination to get out of that. And yeah. Well, you're a good poster child for that kind of thing. We're nearing the end of the interview. Is there something else that you want to make sure that people know about your adventure?
Well, really, I know in my mind I had a goal of when I wanted my life back. Mm-hmm. I wasn't too sure it was realistic. I had never told anybody. But I got my prosthetic in the end of February, and I wanted my life back by the 1st of May. And so, yeah, and you know what? I made it.
Right on.
And that's, sometimes, you know what, you have to set goals, but I think in a lot of cases you determine your own limitations. You know, you can decide whether you want to be satisfied to just walk from point A to point B. Do you want to have your life back? You know, those are all decisions you have to make, and you got to be ready to put in the work to get yourself there. Eh?
Take charge and take responsibility for yourself.
That's right.
Wow. Well, thanks for sharing.
Oh.
I think it's going to be inspiring for a lot of people, and I know a lot of people know you, and it's a great story. It's a success, really. So far, so good.
So far, so good.
Right on. Well, I'm looking forward to actually hearing a little bit more about your adventure, because you're still just beginning, I guess, eh?
Yeah. If I'm still around after the tower on Sunday,
I'll post this before your tower.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks again, Wayne.
Okay, you're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.